Thought leaving the village would save me. I thought moving to the city, changing my number, and cutting all ties would keep me safe. But the past has a way of finding you. It had been 2 years since Obi died, and I tried to push it all away, the hurt, the ritual, my uncle Nnaemeka. But one night, while I was scrolling through my phone, I saw a news headline that froze me: 3 more children missing in Nwari village. My stomach twisted. I knew it was him. I knew Nnaemeka hadn't stopped. He wouldn't stop. And now, kids were still suffering because I was too scared to act. For days, I couldn't sleep. Obi's voice haunted me. Run, but he'll always find you. But then another thought crept in: what if I found him first? I decided to do something I never thought I'd do: go back to the village. When I got there, it was like nothing had changed. The same dusty roads, the same small houses. But the people looked different, nervous, scared, like they were always waiting for bad news. I went straight to Obi's parents. They were surprised to see me, but they welcomed me in. Obi's mom broke down as soon as she saw me. "They've taken another boy," she said between sobs. "No one will speak up. We all know who's behind this, but everyone is too scared." I clenched my fist. This had to end. I spent the next few days quietly asking around. Most people wouldn't talk, but some whispered about Nnaemeka's late-night visits to the old hut. The same hut Obi and I had seen that night. I needed proof. I couldn't just accuse him without evidence, or no one would believe me. So, one night, I hid near the hut. It felt like I was starting again, heart pounding, hands shaking. Around midnight, I saw him. Nnaemeka walked into the hut, carrying a sack over his shoulder. I didn't have to guess what was inside. I crept closer, my phone in hand, ready to record. Through the cracks in the hut's wall, I saw him setting up another ritual. Candles lit, symbols drawn, and in the center, a terrified boy tied up. My hands shook as I hit the record button. Then, the boy screamed. It was a scream that broke something inside me. I couldn't just stand there anymore. I ran to the village, shouting for help. At first, no one came. People peeked out of their windows but stayed inside. Then, one man stepped out. Then another. Soon, a group of villagers followed me to the hut. When we got there, Nnaemeka was still inside, holding his knife. He froze when he saw the crowd. For the first time, I saw fear in his eyes. "This ends now," someone shouted. The villagers swarmed in, overpowering him before he could escape. The boy was freed, shaking but alive. When the police came, I handed them my phone with the recording. For the first time in his life, Nnaemeka couldn't talk his way out of it. The village felt lighter after he was taken away. People started talking again, sharing stories of missing children and strange happenings. The fear that had ruled our lives was finally gone. But for me, the scars remain. I still hear the screams, still feel the weight of everything that happened. But now, at least, I know one thing: sometimes, standing up is the only way to stop the darkness. And sometimes, the truth is the only thing that can set you free.